we have 3 sessions over there with respect to neural networks and artificial intelligence. And in the Microsoft workshop that we have in the inaugural function, that person sir told about the globalization. Globalization is nothing but knowledge sharing. The internet, with the invent of internet, many persons in each and every nook and corner of this world are able to communicate with each other. So in that way, let me start with the multi-site software development first sentence. So major MNC corporations or major corporate sectors, they have moved their business to countries, I don't say India, I respect my country, to the countries where the persons work for lower wages, where obviously the persons work for lower wages. So companies, major companies of MNCs and corporate sectors, they have moved to countries like smaller countries, I can say they work for lower wages. So in this instant, many persons are working in a shared manner, and each and every module is given to particular employee. So at the end of their module completion, they would write some textual description, some conclusions they would write, and they would send the same to the project manager. So one person from Singapore, Malaysia, India, Sri Lanka, both modules will be there. They have to be integrated at the end with the help of project manager who is staying at, say, New York or Texas in the United States of America. And these 4 persons, they send their modules with the conclusions of their textual representations based on their own traditional knowledge or their own body language, or I can say their own customs. Singapore person may have some sort of things in mind compared to Indian person or Sri Lankan person. So like this, the multi-site software development has come into picture, and there we have lots of ambiguities, lots of inconsistency, lots of misunderstandings. While we understand a particular project, there we have some misunderstandings, I would say that. So however, these have some pros, of course, some advantages we have, multi-site software development. With the less amount of money, we can create large products. But at the same time, we have some lots of disadvantages. That is nothing but I'm going to create. That is what inconsistency in understanding, many ambiguities you face while you collect all the modules from the different people where they have worked in a globalization manner. And here I can say, I can give a solution with respect to ontology. So ontology can play a major role in this multi-site software development environment. So what we will see? What actually is ontology? I would start with a good real-time example. Think that we have a long sleep till 2500. Right now we are in 2010. Till 2500 we have a long sleep. You have waken up suddenly and you see around your bed some aliens are walking around, and that alien has come to you, and suddenly you woke up and you ask that alien to bring some water, or I need some food. Could that alien understand our language? And that may speak in different manner. So that is one example. And one more example I can say that ourselves we are a highly sophisticated robot and we are working for our programmer. Our programmer has programmed us to get a holiday trip in a web service. So we are on the computer, a robot on the computer, and we are giving queries to the web. Could that web understand our request? So in these 2 scenarios, what actually is there? Lack of communication, lack of understanding. So here I can say that ontology is a machine-readable domains terminology. Ontology is nothing but a machine-readable domains terminology, and it is also having a subdomain terms and common terminology which a hi-fi robot and a normal person can understand, and an alien and a human being can understand with respect to some web service. So I would come what actually ontology is all about with respect to this ontology word has come from Greek philosophy. Greek philosophy, it says that study of existence is ontology, or nature of being is ontology. From Greek philosophy it has come. And from artificial intelligence in 1993, the great person who set up, Kumar told that it is explicit specification of conceptualization, explicit specification of a concept. A concept is there and you are going to specify that one explicitly, no implicit nothing, for understanding purpose without any ambiguities. That is what actual ontology definition with respect to artificial intelligence. And with respect to software engineering, what it is actually, we have different types of models in software engineering. I can say that what really exists in a model, a system model, that is with respect to software engineering, the definition I can give with respect to software engineering, the ontology. So that's what. And a small textual representation I can give, and I can say what actually, what relations are there, what properties are there in the simple text. You can see there. I have copied this one from Wikipedia. When you type Barack Obama in Wikipedia, you can find these 4 lines. Hussein Obama is 44th and current president of the United States. He is the first Afro-American to hold office. So here I can say basic relations, what actually. So properties, relations are the basic things in an ontology. So what actually relations are here? We have his relation over here and he is the president of United States. That relation we have, and he holds the office. What is he is going to the office? He holds the office, right of the office. Three relations we have. And with respect to his properties, Barack Obama, he is an Afro-American and his race is Afro-American and his gender is male. And what is his administrative role? His administrative role is the president of the United States. Simple example that we can easily understand what's actually not only. The next one you can go for. So domain ontology, what is domain knowledge and what is subdomain knowledge? So domain knowledge we know it is a definite, it cannot be changed. So I can say instance knowledge. Instant knowledge changes from project to project. So the instant knowledge changes from one software project to another software project. This is a concept in the ontology. Once we capture domain knowledge, subdomain knowledge and instant knowledge, we can go for ontology. That is nothing but we can go for reuse purpose. We can go for common understanding. Domain knowledge, subdomain knowledge and instant knowledge. These are the things. So this is a pictorial representation of what actually the domain knowledge is, what actually the subdomain knowledge is, and what actually is the software instance knowledge. All we capture once, then we can go for ontology. So what is knowledge engineering and what are it outcomes? Knowledge engineering is nothing but we have seen many of presentations in this morning, and the outcomes I can say the taxonomy and user expectations and reasoning we can say with respect to neural networks and artificial intelligence and many things we have with respect to knowledge engineering. Simple taxonomy you can see over here. Taxonomy is nothing but classification. See that an ontology with respect to a vehicle. You have a type, what is a vehicle type, whether it's a car, it's a train, whether it's board or aircraft, whatever, how many wheels are there, in-depth classification, explicitly we will specify what actually that is. So pros of developing ontologies, nothing but the advantages, share and common knowledge sharing, already told you, reuse of domain knowledge and separation of domain knowledge with respect to that. Applications also we have with respect to DB schema, data mining and artificial intelligence and neural networks we have application, lots of applications. These are little languages we have already in ontology. Ontology languages I can say. The first four are previous languages already. These two are emerging ontology languages. The first one is common logic. The second one is web ontology. Current language, ontology language is this. Experimentation we have put a little effort with respect to this ontology concept. We have developed an application which takes a software project as an input and it would give a pictorial representation of all the objects and the concepts what it would what you have actually developed in the application. That is what ontology type 1. You can see this ontology basic things in ontology type, and this is ontology type 2. This is what ontology type 1. If you treat a tree structure, whatever the in the code, whatever we have used objects, classes, parameters, methods, whatever you can explicitly show the pictorial representation. So this is ontology. Many challenges are there, and it's an open research area. A little effort we have put over here. Right from the last decade onwards, there has been lots of interest towards this ontology concepts in computer science. Thank you so much.
Any questions?
Last decade or so, interesting.
In the ontological aspect, RDF plays a very important role.
Yes, sir.
So, like which tool you are using to generate the RDF?
Actually,
have you represented anything using RDF?
No, sir. RDF I haven't used.
How are you?
No, actually,
should I gone like OWL? Have you worked with which particular?
No, actually, we have understood the basic concept of ontology and we have developed an application in the .NET environment, Microsoft Visual Studio .NET environment. And in respect to that,
how I will like if I had to define some RDF, if I had because you said there is ambiguity.
Yes.
It is not so apparent. We are not living in an ambiguous world. We know each other.
Yes, sir.
We speak our own languages and which are understood by everyone. So it is not so ambiguous, but still we want to get it into ontology. Why do you want to get it into ontology? Having a non-ambiguous, not so ambiguous word.
I mean, in the mindset software development, we have
for that purpose is required to get it into RDF properly. So which, like how have you defined RDF, will decide whether your ontology is proper or not. So have you gone for the RDF page?
No, sir, we have just drawn what
because the extension of RDF
is common logic. Yeah, common logic is also one of the extensions of RDF. KF, knowledge interchange format is there.
KF is there, but basic of this thing.
So
generating a proper RDF. if you have not generated proper RDF, entire ambiguity still will persist.
So based on the RDF, you will decide what
Then you
how
will go
far
for the
you will
OWL. Then OWL will be either implemented in .NET or you will get into Java or
Yes,
Python or
yes.
one official language. But basic tool, and which particular open source tool you have used for this?
Microsoft Visual Studio.
Microsoft is not open source. Microsoft, that is the biggest drawback in the Microsoft. It is not open source. Any good at it? Anybody else would like to say?
Actually, I was inspired by Dr. P. Wangthorpe. She is a Curtin University professor. I am proud of her papers, and I have thought that Ontology is a little different research area in the computer science and mathematics.
It is the extension of the semantics associated
Semantic
with
diagram.
programming.
Yes, sir.
Like those who have worked with compiler construction, like computer science people could possibly
Advanced compiler
it is
design.
just semantic. We work without getting too much involved. But when the grammar is written, along with that the SDKs, like what we get into semantic, but that semantic is explicit. Then it gets into what we have to get the argument. So good at it.
Thank you so much. Thanks for listening.
I have a small announcement to make. Is there anyone who has to leave for the city right now? The college has a bus facility and the bus will be leaving in a few minutes.